Well, hello there. Welcome to That Night Spider-Man show, and welcome to the Weird Lord Bullshit Corner. Thanks for tuning in. Some of you will have been familiar with the Weird Lord Bullshit Corner, or the WLBC. That's slightly easier to say. But this is pretty much just where me and Jack, your other co-host with this podcast, will be talking through some of the really weird shit that happens in comic books. We used to do them as part of the episodes, but they took forever to fucking record, so this is a separate, release of each of the weird laws. We hope you enjoy them. We certainly had a great time, and yeah, please listen to the rest of this podcast as well as the other ones we do. They're all actually really good. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one.
This is I'm workshopping the title on this, but I think it's maybe weird lore bullshit corner.
I feel like we need a very Spider-Man relevant one. We can call it the sewers.
Well, that's not that's just relevant to this episode. Spider-Man isn't really known for sewers.
No, true.
Anyway, my idea for this is generally when me and Henry talk, I'm just sending him weird shit I find in comics. Oh, did you know about this? And if he didn't, then I get to surprise him with stuff. And I've done that for a while now, so he's actually heard a lot of the weird, crazy stuff that's happened in Spider-Man comics. And, of course, the stuff he knows by himself as well. So I've been trying to find some, stuff that he hasn't heard about. And
I'm so excited, guys.
I'm going to come up with, one of these, for at the end of every episode. And this one I thought I'd find something related to the lizard.
Okay.
And I didn't in the end, because I thought, okay, the first thing I'd go for was the iguana. Have you ever heard of the iguana?
Oh god, no. What's the iguana?
The iguana, it's it makes sense, when you get to this stage where we've run out all these lizard stories.
So it's like a baby lizard story going on?
No, it's the idea of it is that this isn't a man who has turned into a lizard man. This is a lizard that was turned into a lizard man. It's the opposite way.
So it's man spider. But
yeah. It's like a basic. I can't remember the exact origins, but Curt Conners, he has an iguana. Through some accidental experiment, it becomes a lizard thing. But it's just, 100% asshole lizard.
Yeah.
I almost went for him. I almost also went for Stegron, who's a dinosaur man. Not that far, he wouldn't look out of place on Extreme Dinosaurs.
Everything comes back to Extreme Dinosaurs eventually.
Can't mention it once every episode. But
we should pay us royalties at this point.
But Stegron was a guy who worked for Conners.
Was he always a dinosaur man?
No. He got involved in the research, and I think there was another accident, and then he turned into this dinosaur guy. But I ended up looking them up, and I thought I got to explain this to you. But they were way too complicated. They went on, and they also they had these histories that went on for decades in the comics, and they started off in Spider-Man comics and then just went off and did their own thing in other places.
Oh shit, really?
So they've been long lasting, and I thought that's too much. And then I came across something weirder that only came up once, and I'd never heard of this.
Oh no.
Basically, what you got? There was a series I've never heard of before, but it's called Spidey Super Stories.
Okay.
Spidey Super Stories.
Oh, Spidey Super Stories.
Basically, it was this sort of child-friendly comic. That it was like 4 panels a page.
Mm-hmm.
It literally says easy to read on the front cover, so it's just this easy way for kids to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of the electric company thing they were involved with. There was these. We have to go into this at some point because I only found out that there were these live skits.
Oh god!
But there was also these sketches.
Yeah.
They were in '74, and they were just part of the electric company show.
Okay.
And then this was just a spin-off of that. Of we'll have this comic to go alongside it.
Yeah.
And there's some weird stuff with it. I read the first issue, which does the origin, and it does the origin, but it just removes Uncle Ben.
Wait,
so there's no death because it's ultra kid friendly. There's no death. There's no responsibility lesson. He just gets his powers, and then he goes, "I should help people," and he makes a costume and he goes out. So they skip over that thing, and there's some very simple stories. I think the first thing he does is help some kids reconnect a power cable.
Oh, that's very vital.
And then there's another one where there's a kid called Dwayne, and then the kid's getting bullied, he falls down, he runs home, he talks to Spider-Man, who just appears in his window, and Spider-Man's like, well, I gotta get out of town, why don't you be Spider-Man for a while? And just gives his costume to this 14-year-old boy, or however old he is.
That's...
And he goes out and he starts fighting crime. But then he gets in a bit over his head. He fights Vulture and Electro and, you know, gets his shit kicked in. And he falls down. And then when he wakes up, it was all a dream.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
I thought Spider-Man just, like, threw his kid into, like, mortal danger. He was like, yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a holiday. I'm going to Florida.
But that's the sort of stories that were in this. They were very, like, they're not really about Spider-Man. They're like...
He's like a side character in these stories.
Yeah, or like they're just... It's like he's showing up as in like, oh, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man solving a relatable issue.
Yeah. Like,
such as bullying or not being able to connect to a power cable.
Which is a big problem in schools today, I heard.
But this one...
Oh, this is the one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to focus on one character.
Oh,
you
no.
know? So it's introducing a character. And I came across this character and I thought, oh my God, how have I not heard of this guy? Because as anyone who's like had any kind of foray into Spider-Man lore nonsense, now there's a period in the 90s where there's lots of clones.
The Clone Saga.
Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And here's another Spider-Man doppelganger, but he's not a clone.
He's a guy who dresses up as Spider-Man.
No,
Unrelated.
not even that. Dr. Doom creates a Spider-Man doppelganger, not to be confused with another Spider-Man doppelganger who's called Doppelganger, who I don't know if you know about.
No idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll learn about him one day. That can be a future thing. Just don't Google Spider-Man doppelganger.
I'm not.
But anyway, what would you think this guy is called? Think of an alternate way of saying Spider-Man.
The man, not the man spider, but like Spider Guy, like the Arachno Boy or something like that.
I mean, both of these are like actually better than what you got. Which is Webman. There he is. But he's
he should sue.
He's basically this guy called Webman. I've just shown Henry a photo of him, but I'll include a link for this in the description. But he basically wears inverted colours of Spider-Man, so the blue bits are red and the red bits are blue.
And he fucking sucks.
Yeah, and I knew I had to include this guy, because all I saw is one of those things where there's very little information, because this is a very obscure issue, not sure if it's even canon, you know, I mean, it's probably not, but I first found him on Comic Vine, who just like, you know, they have all these lists of different characters, like even if they're being really obscure stuff, and he just had this photo of him. I was like, who the hell is Webman? And then it lists his classic quotes.
Oh no.
Which is, have some punch, Spidey, is one. And then another one, he goes, with this punch, you'll really see double. To which Spider-Man replies, he's as strong as I am, but his jokes are worse. And my favourite quote from Webman is, they don't call me Webby for nothing.
They don't call you Webby at all.
Oh, that's what you think. Because that's one of the very strange, amazing details about this. But we'll get into that in a second.
Oh, God.
Basically, starts off, Spider-Man is swinging by a building. His spider sense goes off. There's danger nearby. It's coming from that building. So he just goes into this building. He smashes through the window.
Yeah.
All he sees is a mirror. He just sees his reflection in it. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go. It's just a mirror.
Yeah.
He leaves. Little does he know, on the other side of that mirror, in a secret room behind the mirror, is Dr. Doom.
Right.
It's not explained why Dr. Doom is here.
In this random building.
Yeah, I mean, you get an intro to him at the start where he's like, I'm in Latveria and I have all these loyal subjects and I'm a tyrannical dictator. And then cut to, he's in this room in New York.
I'm assuming he's rented it at some point.
Yeah, but behind this mirror, now that Spider-Man has stood in front of this mirror, he can use his new machine, which is to make a mirror double of Spider-Man. Now that he's stood in front of the mirror. So, he makes this machine, but he makes a few alterations where he makes a Spider-Man with none of Spider-Man's goodness. Because, I mean, he's owning how evil he is. He's like, I don't even think I'm good.
No.
You know.
It's very self-aware of him, I guess.
Yeah, and then, he makes Webman, he calls him Webman, but then immediately Webman refers to himself as Webby. I can't remember how it comes out, but he just says, like, you know, like, oh, here's Webby on his way, or whatever the line is.
And Dr. Doom's like, oh, Jesus, okay, sure, why not?
This is the best thing about it, is that immediately after, Doom starts calling him Webby. And it's like, the way he's saying it, it's almost like it's affectionate. It's like like he's a pet or something. It's like, oh, Webby,
Good old Webby.
Yeah, good old Webby.
But like,
it's kind of like he likes him already. So he sends him out and he goes to fight Spider-Man. And they fight a bit. He ends up chasing Webby back to the same apartment again. Webby's like, oh, now I got you now. Because he stands in front of the mirror again. And out comes another double. Who is immediately named by Doom Webby 2. He doesn't even give him another name. He's just Webby 2 and Webby. And they both fight Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's like, I'm not even going to fight you. I'm just going to jump and punch this mirror.
Yeah.
Jumps through. As soon as he does that, they both just disappear because the mirror is shattered.
Yeah.
And then he webs up Doom, who's pretty upset that Webby and Webby 2 died.
He just murdered his children.
Yeah. And he just webs him up and then he goes, now you're going to jail. Abrupt end. That's the end of Webby and his only appearance. Also the only appearance of Webby 2.
Yeah. God rest his poor soul. Such a beautiful man, Webby 2. Oh my god, that's... It reminds me a lot of, like, Tiger Woods for some reason.
I honestly, Henry, I have no clue what you're going to say next at any point.
I'm going to leave you in suspense now. So...
Is there another Tiger Woods called Tiger Woods 2?
I can only hope. But the reason I thought Tiger Woods was that, like... So Tiger Woods' real name, I think, is Eldridge? Or something on that level. And at some point in his life, he thought, no, just call me Tiger. And people went with it. And I think one of the hardest things to do is, like, have a nickname and have people just call you that nickname. Like, I've been trying to get, like, Hank to become a thing for a while, and no one's going for it.
Well, that's why you should go with Hanky. Because Webman didn't go to Web. He went to Webby.
Webby. That's my mistake.
You know, if you meet another Henry, he's Hanky too.
He's Hanky too. Hanky. Hank squared.
I think that's the end.
I can't get over Webby 2. That's just extraordinarily lazy. Like, having already, like, scripted barrel for Webby 1, he even stole Webby's, like, I'm mystified.
It's so much better that it's Doctor Doom. If it was the Tinkerer or...
Like, Mysterio or some bullshit.
Yeah, Mysterio would make so much sense for Mysterio to do it, but, like, the fact that it's Doctor Doom,
this
who
evil
has...
dictator.
You know, he has a country. He has so much bigger fish to fry, but he's like, I'm just going to clone Spider-Man, but I'm only going to use this clone to fight Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is 1974, so, I mean, I'm not sure when the first Spider-Man clone came into the comics, but it was definitely, like, the Clone Saga was after this.
It was, like, late 80s, early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, there've been some early, like, bullshit with the Jackal. I think he might have cloned him once or something, but I don't know when that happened.
Like, is that the whole Ben Reilly thing? Or like...
No, I think this is before even Ben Reilly.
Oh,
maybe it isn't. I'm not sure.
The Clone Saga goes on for fucking ever.
And it's very confusing.
And no one likes it.
Well, would you look at that? We're at the end of the Weird Law Bullshit Corner. Time to go about your lives again, folks. But thanks for listening. We hope you had a great time listening to all the weird shit that happens in comics. And we'll hope to see you for the next one. And the next one. And the next one until we all die together.